Hey guys, what's up? In this video I'm going to be doing a review on the Speck PixelSkin HD for the iPhone 4. This case is compatible with both AT&T and Verizon models, so whichever model you have in AT&T or Verizon iPhone 4, it will work with it. Alright, now I'm going to say it works a little bit better with the AT&T version, not as much with the iPhone 4 version, even though it is compatible. I'll be showing you that in the review. Here's the box it comes in. You can see PixelSkin HD right there. There is a difference between the PixelSkin and the PixelSkin HD, and I'll get to that when I get it out of the box. This case retails for $29.95. Kind of steep for a case like this, but you know, it's Speck, they're going to charge a lot for their cases. So let's go ahead and push this little button right here, slide it out, and here we go. Now you can pick this case up in 4 different colors. You can get it in blue right here. This is kind of a North Carolina blue, kind of more of a baby blue, sky blue. I thought it looked pretty sweet. You can also pick it up in black, pink, and purple. Now the difference between this and the original PixelSkin is this is made out of a TPU material. Instead of that silicone that's all flexible, this is a bit harder, a bit more stiff. So it's going to be a bit more form-fitting. It's going to fit your iPhone, and it's going to stay on a bit better and also give you some better protection. Alright, on the back here, we have a cutout for our camera and LED flash, and it does have that black ring around it so it won't mess with your flash. On the left side, we have 2 buttons that go over the volume buttons on the phone, so it'll be easy to find your volume buttons and easy to press. We have a cutout for our mute switch at the top here, cutout for a 3.5mm headphone jack, microphone, power button. This side, nothing really to it. You can kind of see how the case is put together. The 2 pieces, they look like they were molted or glued together, something like that, and it kind of has some imperfections on it, but that's not a big deal at all. On the bottom here we have a cutout for a 30-pin connector, your speaker and your microphone, my bad. And you can't really get to your screws in here. I mean, they're kind of blocked off, but really, why would you want to when you have a piece that goes over the back and you can't actually get off the back? There's really no point to it. On the inside here we have the Speck name, and on the back here this is that PixelSkin HD. Now the PixelSkin HD will have more pixels, kinda gives it that HD look, I guess. And if you can see that, the pixels are matte and the background that they are on is glossy. So you can kind of see how that looks when it hits the light. It looks really nice. It feels really nice. It feels really smooth. You're not going to have dust or lint that attracts to this case. It's going to be easy to slide in and out of your pocket. So let's go and take the phone right here, slide it in, volume button side first. Then we just pop it in just like so. And there we go. Now I'm going to go and start off on the left side right here. Like I said, this is compatible with both Verizon and AT&T models, but the AT&T works better, and I'll be explaining to you why that is. If you look at the mute switch, you can see it's really down in there. It's almost actually hitting the case when I flip it. Alright, it's very close to actually touching this edge of the case. So that is a problem you will run into if you have the Verizon model. If you have the AT&T, you're not really going to have that problem. It's going to be a bit nicer. It's going to be looking like the case was made for your phone. The Verizon, it is compatible, but just doesn't look as nice. The buttons, they are fairly easy to press. Actually a bit stiff. I mean, these buttons are harder to press than the actual Speck candy shell. Oh well. On the top here, we have a bigger cutout for a 3.5mm headphone jack and a microphone, and also we have a button for the power button. Now this is the problem that I've had with this power button. It actually does not even feel like you're pressing a button. You get no click whatever. You just push it down and the screen comes on. I can't even get a click. I don't even feel like the button's clicking. It's just like I'm pushing plastic. So I'm not a fan about that one. But on the black one that I tested, I did not have this problem. On the purple and pink one, I did have this problem. So if you do get the blue, watch out for that. I don't know if it's just this blue in other cases, if it's kind of mixed, you know, which power buttons work and which ones don't really function that great, but it's not a big deal. On the bottom here, we have a big cutout for a 3.5mm headphone jack. You can fit different third-party cables in there, not a problem at all. All the ones that I put in there seem to fit fine. On the back here, we have that cutout, and it does not affect the flash at all. You're still going to be able to take pictures just like you were if you didn't have this case on. Now this case is a very form-fitting case, like I mentioned before. Doesn't add a whole lot of bulk to your device at all, and it's going to be able to slide in and out of your pocket really easily. We do have a nice lip on this case, as you can see right there. So when you set it down on a surface, it's not going to slide off. Your screen's not going to get scratched up of the surface you actually set it on. So that is nice right there. Now as far as drop protection and stuff like that, this is probably more superior than the Speck PixelSkin, just because it is a harder material. It's going to be a bit tougher, it's going to be more form-fitting, and I just think if I drop my phone in this, it's going to be well protected. So thank you for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next video.